go. Let's cut it off and see what we've got. I bought this as a last minute purchase. My planned motherboard basically didn't arrive, so I used a new site called aria.co.uk. It's the only website that had an Am4 motherboard in stock. It was not the top of the range one, but the second tier motherboard, and as you see, it's the GA-AB350-GAMING 3. So this would be mid-range to low range. I would say it's more low range than mid-range. I don't normally buy motherboards like this, but on this occasion, desperation and impatience got the better of me. I don't plan to be doing SLI anymore, basically because I have decided not to buy any new NVIDIA video cards anymore, basically because they've gone too expensive and I refuse to pay the NVIDIA tax. Now I will obviously buy second-hand NVIDIA cards as normal, but I won't pay new prices. €700 for the 1080 Ti is just a joke, and I just won't pay it. I can afford it, easily afford it, but I ain't gonna pay it. So I'm waiting for a Vega. I don't care if it's slower than the Ti, it'll be fast enough and I'll make do. Okay, so this is here we go. Sorry, I have to back my camera off a bit, so bear with me 1 second. Very attractive box, I do say myself. I've seen this motherboard already, and let me just turn to the sides. Here we go. And it is a hideous looking thing. So I'll do the side of the box. Boom, boom. B350. Actually, I think this might be the really low end. It wasn't cheap, don't get me wrong. I think they inflated the prices because there weren't any available. So now let's get the back of the box. That's the bit where all the fun is. So I'll try and give you good view. Now obviously pause this when you get to a bit that you may be interested in. Anyway, right, I'm not really into RGB, but there are 1 or 2 small elements of RGB on this board. It has Smart Fan 5, fan control basically. That's what that is as well. Just gold capacitors for your sound. The sound is basic as well, so that's just a Realtek network. Realtek is as basic as you get, so they're actually, so it's not all real promoted, but it is the cheap basic, you know, network connection. But sure, it's not going to be a problem. Fast USB 3.1, that's just basics, you would expect that. And that's basically it. Nothing too exciting, it is really cheap motherboard. Sorry, cheap in manufacture. This wasn't cheap, believe you me. I probably paid £30 more than it actually should retail for. Well, as I said, I was desperate. Anyway, so let's open the box. Let's see what we've got. And this motherboard is literally hideous. So let's grab the motherboard. Well, we'll see what's in the box first, shall we? So I'll put this to one side. And just see what goodies we have in here. Right, that just comes up. So you have SATA cable, one, SATA cable Oh, there's 2 in that pack, sorry. 2. Beg your pardon, that's 4 SATA cables, there's 2 in each pack. I do beg your pardon, I was going to give out about it, but I made a mistake. That's 4 SATA cables switch. It's on the low end, but it's, you know, I've got motherboards with 2 cables in it, so, you know, okay, I live with that, take that. We have this, I think, don't quote me on it, it's an interesting connector. This is an RGB extender or connector. I'll have to look at the manual for that, but that's what that is, I think. I'm guessing now, of course. Obviously no SLI bridge in this. We have, this is your motherboard connector. So you may not see it, but this plugs into, I'll see if you can see it. That's your case connectors, plug into that, and that plugs onto the motherboard. Basically, it's all an all-in-one. Very handy. I have to say, I do like this Gigabyte. Now, the reason why I went for Gigabyte is AM4 motherboards have lots of problems, so I was hoping the better BIOS on the Gigabyte board would help. Sorry. So there you go. That's that. Back shield. Seems to be a little bit of padding. It's padded. It's not that ultra cheap type, so well. Yeah, very good. Impressed. Good. Very nice. Your instruction manual. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing too exciting. I think that might be a sticker or some sort of, what is this? Aha, gaming sticker, sorry. That's it. In the manual, driver, disk, definitely don't want to use that. Download everything, but there might be some utilities on it you can rip off. And this is your manual. Boom, 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 black and white, but it's all in English, which is pretty good. So, boom, boom. So, you have your case sticker. Boom. You have your CD. You have instruction, quick start guide. You have your manual, pretty good. You have your backplate, soft backed, so not the best quality, but absolutely not cheap either, so good. This RGB lights cable, boom, boom. Your SATA connectors, 2x2, and by 2, that makes 4. Let me just put this box back in, if I can. Let me just put this back in, if I can. Let's go to the board. There's the board, so I hope my battery lasts. Okay, this board is very light. It is a joke, it's very light. But anyway, shows you how little is on it. Anyway, so here we go. Whoa. Okay. There are 1 or 2 features on it. If you're into the red build, this could be for you. If you're in for a cheap option. Here we have RGB lights. Boom, 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 boom. Going down here. We have PCI Express reinforced. I think this board can do crossfire, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But I'll only be running 1 card. It's not an issue at the moment. I'll obviously if I do want to do Crossfire, I'll probably get a better board anyway, so I have no worries or no fears. And here we go at the back. We have this. Remember the sound chip, the gold transistors. And let's have a look. See, I'll give you a look at the back plate. There's your back connectors. It is very light on back connectors, very light, and that's a little concerning now, I have to say. SATA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SATA ports. It's very light. I'd be disappointed in that now, very disappointed. But it is a cheap motherboard after all, but yeah, it's poor, very poor. On the other side as well, we have two connectors here, just two here and two here. Well, that's very disappointing as well. So this, you can see the price on this motherboard. It actually shows, it really does. And in all honesty, I would suggest, look, if you're looking for just a basic computer, this will probably do a fine job, but I'd spend a little bit more money and get a better board, no matter what your price tag is. It's very disappointing, very disappointing. There, here, I don't know, you see here and here, here and here. There are two RGB strips, so there's this RGB strip here, here and here, and that's it. You know, I'd rather have got rid of them and added more features onto the board. It's ridiculous. Okay, there you go. That's the board. I'll give you a look at the processor socket. No cover over this, by the way. That's it. So all in all, I would be look, it's the only one I can get, so I'll make do and I'll pretend to be happy, but it's basically a terrible board. It is really. Let's hope it works, because my Ryzen experience hasn't been great so far. Anyway, I will. In fact, I probably will get a better board. This is just basic. The only thing I can think positive about this board is this reinforced PCI Express slot here, metal. I like that. I like the look of that. But apart from that, I'm sorry. I know I bought it and I should be more positive, but I can't. There you go. It'll do the job. It'll do the job. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and see you. I'll be building a rig in about a week's time, so I'll give you a look at my new build if it all works right, and if not, well, what can you do? Bye, bye.